weekend of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, not the final day. Final day is tomorrow. The Heritage 500 is tomorrow. That's a big race, and I understand that it's free. Admission is free with the admission to the fair. You pay to get into the fair, you get into the races. That's tomorrow. Vintage 500, the Heritage 500 at the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, and that will be the wrap-up event for the fair tomorrow. And it all wraps up. If you haven't been to the fair yet, you might want to get on over there sometime, either today or tomorrow. Gates open at 12 noon both days. Birthdays today, March 12th. Today is Saturday, March 12th. We have some big shot birthdays. Barbara Feldon. She's one of the biggest of big shots, in my opinion. Barbara Feldon was Agent 99 in Get Smart. She's 83 today. Al Jarreau is 76. Singer, actress Liza Minnelli. She's 70 years old today. Thought she was older than that. James Taylor is 68. Rock singer, musician Bill Payne. He's in Little Feat. He's 67. John Provost, he was Timmy. He was Timmy on Lassie. He is 66 today. Rock musician Steve Harris of Iron Maiden is 60 years old. Actor Jerry Levine is 59. Singer Marion Jackson of the Jackson 5. Marlon, it's Marlon, not Marion. Marlon Jackson. He's 59 years old today. Jason Bigg is 56. Courtney B. Vance, 56 today. Titus Welliver is 55. Actress Julia Campbell is 53. Actor Jack Weber is 53. Actor Aaron Eckhart is 48. Actor Rise Coiro is 37 today. Actor James Alexander, TV's Blind Spot, is 32. Actor Tyler Patrick Jones is 22. Actress Kendall Applegate is all of 17. We've got the local people coming up.
I do my part, I recycle smart. I do my part, I recycle smart. I do my part to save our planet empty and dry. For our planet empty and dry, to save our planet empty and dry. For our planet empty and dry. Empty and dry. Empty and dry.
For more recycling tips like empty and dry, visit iRecycleSmart.com. Do your part. Recycle smart.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alejandra Wheel, Allison Carrillo, Angelica Contreras, Antonio Herrera, Brooklyn Edney, C.J. Cameron Campbell, Claudia Ramos, Erica Garcia, Gabriel Ruiz, Gerardo Mercado, Ida Valdez, Linda Wood, Miriam Ramirez, Natalia Platero, Oscar Garcia, Sylvia Gutierrez, Tina Carroll, Mia Pineda, Ruben Pinuelos, Mateo Jauregui, and Scarlett Pinuelos. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Join KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5 at the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. KXO will broadcast live every day during the fair. Stop by our broadcast booth, register to win some great prizes, and meet your favorite KXO people. The KXO broadcast booth brought to you by
Imperial Trust and Lumber Company, the hometown hardware store offering you a second-to-none customer service located at 701 East 2nd Street in Imperial, and the UPS store.
We'll see you there.
And at the booth this weekend, Gene Brister is going to open it up at 12 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, you'll have Tracy Land Ramirez out there. On Sunday, it'll be Gene Brister again at 12 o'clock. And then the afternoon shift of later afternoon at 3 o'clock will be Jared Anchondo. Right now, we've got the World and California News headlines brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. Things are getting worse in Ukraine with Russian attacks targeting houses of worship. CBS's Steve Futterman is on the Polish-Ukraine border.
Earlier this week, Russian airstrikes hit a maternity and children's hospital in the besieged city of Mariupol. Today in that same city, Ukraine officials say Russian forces attacked a mosque with more than 80 adults and children inside.
Ukraine's UN ambassador Sergei Kizlytskia has questions for Russia.
So what else are you going to use used against Ukraine. Cruise missiles, multiple rocket launchers, heavy aerial bombs. We have already experienced all of this.
Refugees like this man are having terrible times, and the war is splitting families apart.
My mother is Russian. I have relatives and friends in Russia, and this conflict hurts a lot.
More than 2.5 million people have fled Ukraine so far. CBS News Special Report. I'm Allison Keys.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Yesterday marked a turning point in the pandemic. It's the last day masks were required in California classrooms. Alex Stone has details.
The lifting of mask rules applies both to schools and child care centers here beginning this weekend. The state is recommending masks, but no longer will require them. But not every school district is going along with it.
California has a dubious distinction of having the highest gas prices in the country. This is AAA spokesman John Traynor.
Last week, the price for regular gasoline in California was $5.07 a gallon. It jumped about 65 cents a gallon to $5.72.
A 33-year-old Santa Maria woman is charged with a hate crime after yelling racial slurs at a Hispanic family in Ventura and throwing water at them. Eden Haven Martinez was arrested. And daylight savings time starts at 2 a.m. tomorrow. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart, or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Navage, Navage.
And right now we have got your page one of the local news. It's brought to you by El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. That's with 3 locations to serve you now in the Imperial Valley. At El Centro Motors in Brawley at the Auto Center and Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Again, today is the last day of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta. If you're going to go to the fair, last chance today or tomorrow. You got the gates open at 12 noon both days. A traffic collision, a closed highway, Evan Hughes Highway yesterday afternoon. The collision on West Evan Hughes Highway was reported at about 1 p.m. a Friday afternoon. Vehicle struck a utility pole and knocked down the pole and left wires dangling. Highway was closed between Austin and Forester Roads to allow AT&T crews on scene to repair the damage. The closure lasted well into the night. No word if there was any injuries in that incident. Daylight savings time, it is tomorrow morning, early in the morning. Technically, clocks move forward at 1 hour. Well, they move forward 1 hour at 2 a.m. on Sunday. Most states get an extra hour of daylight at the end of the day. Arizona and Hawaii, however, do not participate in daylight savings time. Many residents change their clocks when they go to bed Saturday night tonight before, just so they don't have to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And it is a busy day today. A 2022 Festival of Flight is being held today. Gates open at 10 a.m. It's at the Naval Air Facility El Centro. Enjoy a festival of acrobatics, live music, and fireworks celebrating 76 years of aviation history in the Imperial Valley. There's going to be a low-frequency broadcast of the event for those surrounding the base. For others, we'll be providing updates throughout the day today on the Festival of Flight at the Naval Air Facility. The Blue Angels wrapping up their winter training, getting ready for their 2022 tour of the nation. The local artist, Priscilla LaSalle, she is going to reveal a mural painted at the Imperial Valley's LGBT Resource Center at 1073 Ross Avenue in near Buckland Park. They're making it, it's an event. The theme of the mural is "The Sun Shines on Us All." The reveal will be a family event beginning at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There'll be a DJ, live art, booze, food, bouncer, games, all kinds of stuff. Public is invited to get on out there and bring a blanket or a lawn chair. The event is scheduled to last until around 6 o'clock this evening. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it's page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Road closures, as Caltrans has scheduled some road construction. It will be on Imperial Avenue beginning Monday. Work will involve both north and southbound lanes from Adams Avenue to the El Centro city limits and vice versa. Motorists can expect delays. It's recommended that they may want to find an alternate route. Motorists to avoid any inconvenience. Caltrans has detours in place for the required lane closures. Detours will be posted. The road maintenance will be next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Then again on March 21st through the 24th from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Jobless rate. It began the year slightly higher than how it ended the last year. January is the latest unemployment rate available. Numbers were released yesterday morning. The unemployment report is provided by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the latest report, unemployment in January was at 15.6%. That's up from the revised 14% in December of last year and below the year-ago estimate of 17.3%. This compares to an unadjusted unemployment rate of 5.5% for the state and 4.4% for the nation during the same period. According to the report, there were 11,100 eligible workers unemployed in January out of a labor force of 71,000. 27-year-old stabbed in El Centro was reported Wednesday. El Centro police were called at 9:45 p.m. The incident was reported in the 600 block of West Hyle Avenue. They found the victim, who had been stabbed in the left side. He was flown to Desert Regional Medical Center in Palm Springs for treatment. Officials say the victim was uncooperative with investigators. Police are asking anyone who may have witnessed the incident to contact Detective Jeff Malcolm at the El Centro Police Department. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. The National Weather Service says we can expect sunny skies today. Highs right near 79. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 47. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 87. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 52. West wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 45 degrees, 35% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy at the border in Mexicali. That's unhealthy for everybody. Air quality is moderate in Calexico and at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you this morning by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Lots of basketball on the scoreboard. We have the NBA basketball. Magic defeated the Timberwolves 118-110. It was the Hawks over the Clippers 112-106. Celtics defeated the Pistons 114-103. Heat got by the Cavaliers 117-105. Mavericks, they got by the Rockets 113-100. Grizzlies defeated the Knicks 118-114, 142. That's what the Hornets scored, and it was enough to beat the Pelicans, who scored 120. Jazz lost. Spurs beat the Jazz 104-102. Raptors over the Suns 117-112, and the Lakers won. Finally, they won a game, 122-109 over the Wizards. Men's college basketball. This is all part of March Madness. March Madness on KXO starts on Tuesday. These are all the qualifiers. Arizona defeated Colorado 82-72. Texas A&M, they got by Auburn 67-62. Kentucky defeated Vanderbilt 77-71. Kansas over TCU 75-62. Duke defeated Miami 80-76. Villanova over UConn 63-60. Tennessee, they got by Mississippi, 72-59. It was Purdue over Penn State, 69-61. Creighton beat Providence, 85-58. Michigan State over Wisconsin, 69-63. UCLA defeated USC 69-59. Texas Tech beat Oklahoma 56-55. Arkansas over LSU 79-67. Indiana defeated Illinois 65-63. Houston over Cincinnati 69-56. San Diego State moves on. They beat Colorado State 63-58. Iowa got by Rutgers 84-74. Virginia Tech defeated North Carolina 72-59.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in the NFL, sources say the Chicago Bears are finalizing their trade with that will send six-time Pro Bowl defensive end Khalil Mack to the Los Angeles Chargers, making the Chargers a defensive powerhouse. Bears get two draft picks. They get a second-round pick this year and a sixth-round pick next year, and the Chargers get Khalil Mack and his humongous salary. Las Vegas Raiders, they've locked up their defensive end, Max Crosby, with a 4-year, $95 million extension. Carolina Panthers are making aggressive offers to Houston. They want a Texas quarterback Deshaun Watson, now that the courts have said, or the grand jury said that there are no charges are going to be filed against him. And the golf Players Championship suspended again by rain. PGA Tours to the play to resume sometime today. It very well could be underway as we speak. Sue Eagles the final hole to take a share of the lead at the LPGA Thailand. Sue shares that lead with Nasa Hataoko in the second round. That's after the second round. In tennis, Andy Murray escaped qualifier Taro Daniel at Indian Wells for his 700th career win. Andy Murray moves on. We haven't said that very often this year. Novak Djokovic, he says Monte Carlo Masters going to be his next tournament since he can't play at Indian Wells or any of the other ones until then because he's not vaccinated and he doesn't want to be. Sources say Carolina Panthers we already said that, didn't we? They're making an aggressive move for Deshaun Watson. They want a quarterback. And the NCAA, Oklahoma's Jocelyn Allo clubs their 96th career home run to break the NCAA softball record. There you go. And the Chelsea owner in soccer, owner Roman Abramovich, has been disqualified by the Premier League after the UK government sanctions. Abramovich is Russian, and they just place sanctions against the Russians. That's it. That's your Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we are ready for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stocks closed in the red Friday as investors weighed upbeat remarks from Russian President Vladimir Putin about diplomatic discussions with Ukraine against a weaker than expected print on U.S. consumer sentiment. S&P 500 fell 1.3% to 4,204.36. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 0.7% to 32,943.33. Dow posted a fifth straight weekly loss, its longest losing streak since 2019. NASDAQ Composite tumbled 2.2% to 12,843.81. Though all three indexes opened in the green, stocks took a turn after a new report showed U.S. consumer sentiment deteriorated more than expected in early March as consumers' inflation expectations soared to the highest since 1981. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 41. National Weather Service says high pressure will build across the region into next week, resulting in continued dry conditions. A warming trend into early next week will push high temperatures to around 80 degrees by Sunday before peaking into the mid to upper 80s on Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures for later next week are expected to remain several degrees above normal, but fall off a bit from the very warm highs on Tuesday and Wednesday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 79. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 47. Sunny on Sunday. Highs right near 87. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 52. Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 86. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 45 degrees, 35%, the relative humidity. Again, the Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy for everybody at the border in Mexicali. Very high levels of PM 2.5. Air quality is moderate in Calexico and at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up on 8 o'clock, CBS News at the top of the hour. 6 minutes of news and information coming up.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
News on the hour. Your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. There is fear and misery in Ukraine amid the Russian war, and some are having trouble getting family members out. CBS's Steve Futterman is at the Polish-Ukraine border.
There is no stop in the exodus from Ukraine. It can be difficult. This woman who lives in the UK has gone to Ukraine to try to get her family out of the capital, Kyiv.
Right now, it's just one big mess. The number of people who are actually fleeing the war zones, the actual war zones, is immense.
More than 2.5 million people have already fled Ukraine, and that number could eventually double, putting pressure on neighboring nations. Steve Futterman, CBS News, at the Poland-Ukraine border.
CBS's Chris Livesay reports Russian forces are closing in as the civilian death toll rises.
Here in Ukraine's last major coastal stronghold, the city is bracing for a major offensive as civilians further up the Black Sea coast were awakened to the sounds of fierce battle. In the Black Sea port of Mykolaiv, the night offers no rest. Among the rubble, a cancer hospital. In an effort to break Ukraine off from vital access to the sea, Russian shelling has broken infrastructure, broken homes, and broken families.
To Florida now, and the controversy over a law critics are calling a danger to LGBTQ children. CBS's Peter King.
Opponents call it the Don't Say Gay bill. Disney leadership was heavily criticized by the LGBTQ community and others for not publicly opposing it. CEO Bob Chapek has apologized and says Disney has suspended Florida political donations. One Republican lawmaker says Disney is one of the top 3 Republican contributors in Florida. That includes Republican lawmakers who voted for the bill and Republican Governor Ron DeSantis.
The weather is a challenge in much of the nation today, from a late winter storm set to cause heavy snow, strong winds, and flash flooding along the East Coast. Bob Orvik is at the National Weather Service.
There are winter storm warnings out across a large part of the country, from parts of Alabama, northern Georgia, through Tennessee, Kentucky, all the way up into northern Maine. So we do anticipate a pretty broad area of heavy snow.
There will be heavy rain and mountain snow in the Pacific Northwest. Uber customers in most of the nation will be paying a fuel surcharge as gas prices soar. That begins March 16th as the rideshare firm tries to deal with the worries of drivers. Customers will pay up to 55 cents extra. Drivers have been protesting on social media, saying gas prices are eating into their earnings. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Entertainment Insider, presented by Progressive Insurance.
You ever get the feeling like you know what you're going to do for the rest of your life? That's what happened when Dave Grohl attended his first rock concert as a teenager.
And it was so raw and it was so real that I thought, oh, this is rock and roll. And they only know 4 chords. I only know 4 chords, so I could do this too.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average. Call or click today.
O'Reilly. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, get up to a $15 gift card after a mail-in rebate when you purchase select Superstart batteries. With the power, performance, and reliability your vehicle demands, Superstart batteries are designed for lasting performance and consistent starts. Turn the key with confidence. Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
A big birthday for a famous, if challenging, cat.
Look! A cat in a hat!
Dr. Seuss's signature kitty turned 65 today. He's been stirring up mischief for ages and controversy of late.
Why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny. I know it is damp and the sidewalks are runny.
Ted Geisel's tomes have been taken to task for racial insensitivity. 6 books were pulled by Seuss Enterprises last year over issues including depictions of Asian people with slanted eyes and chopsticks. The group promises to create new books and hire writers of color to guide future texts.
You kids will never believe this, but I could almost swear I saw a cat. A cat in a hat, mind you.
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Among the books pulled were If I Ran the Zoo and To Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street. There were also terrible reviews of the live-action Cat in the Hat movie in 2003. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.
12:30.